Hey everybody, Substatica here. In this video, we're going to be checking out the DPVR E4 headset. This is a wired PCVR headset with a twist. Thanks to DPVR for sending me this unit to review. I'm really excited to check out this unique headset. I'm going to do this video in two parts. First, I'm going to unbox the headset and go through everything that it ships with. And then, I'm going to give you my first impressions after putting the headset through its paces offline. Let's get into it. Specifically, what we have here is the DPVR E4 Black. I'm assuming that's the black variant of the headset. Here on the box we have the white variant pictured, but we're going to find out together. Just due to the size of this box, I'm not going to be able to show you the sides. Okay, it looks like it is indeed the black variant of the headset. Super cool. Saw some silica fall out there. Let's go ahead and start taking things out. Whole bunch of cables. Now, the unique twist of this headset that I mentioned is that the headset itself can actually flip up on its halo strap, allowing you to drop out of VR anytime you want with ease. And that's going to be amazing for me when I'm working on mods, because I have to switch from the editor to in-game sometimes hundreds of times a day, and this is going to make it really easy. Let's peel off some of the protective film and have a closer look at the headset. Now the headset is quite light at 280 grams compared to something like a Quest 3 at 515 grams. We've got a halo strap with an over-the-top band as well. We've got cable management on the side. Quite flexible, and the pivot is very smooth, and the visor has kind of an oil slick reflective finish, and I believe there's an RGB LED strip in the center for when it's powered up. Got a clip on the cable there. Cable seems well made. We have a headphone jack, although it does have speakers on the halo strap. All right, let's put the headset aside for a second and we'll check out the controllers. Controllers are quite light, though I don't believe they have batteries in them at the moment. Quite similar to Quest 2 controllers. The only difference, or the major difference that I can see, is the angle. You can see the grip is at an angle, whereas the Quest controllers generally come straight down from the ring. So that's interesting. I wonder how that's going to feel for weapon handling. But you don't really feel the ring when you are in game, so probably won't matter. Buttons feel good. Construction quality feels good. The ring has a bit of a texture to it. Seems a bit harder than the Quest ring, which has a somewhat rubbery feel to it. And it looks like the straps come out in a similar way to the Quest, which is great for cleaning them. Okay. Let's have a look at the accessories. These are spacers. For those of you who wear glasses, fit these over the lenses of the headset, and they're going to protect the lenses from getting scratched by your glasses. Now, there are prescription inserts available for the E4. I think VR Rock has some. So those are available if you'd rather get prescription inserts or Plano inserts for protection. Okay, we've got cable management clip and another one and another one. That's handy. We've got some earbuds, which is a nice bonus. Various power adapters depending on your region. Different attachments for the earbuds. We've got some cable management Velcro. And our power adapter. All in all, a healthy set of accessories. So that is everything that the DPVR E4 ships with. Now I'm going to hit pause on the record. I'm going to take some time to use the headset, put it through its paces, and then I'll continue the video with my first impressions. Now that I've had a couple of weeks to test out the DPVR E4, let's talk about the specs, the pros, and the cons of this headset. I'm going to list the specs on the screen, but I'm not going to spend a lot of time discussing them because they're pretty self-explanatory and you can find them on the product page as well. The resolution of the E4 is the same as the MetaQuest 2. It has Fresnel lenses and LCD screens. It does not have a hardware IPD adjustment. That's done through the DPVR software, as well as the brightness. It has 120 Hz refresh rate, and its field of view is a little bit higher than the Quest 3 at 116 degrees to the Quest 3's 110 degrees. It weighs about half of a MetaQuest 3, and as far as the connections are concerned, it's got a headphone jack, it needs a DP connection as well as a USB 3 connection, and an AC connection. If you're going to run the E4 off of a laptop, you're going to likely need a mini DP to full-size DP adapter or a USB 3 to DP adapter. Let's talk about the pros of this headset. The number one feature as I see it, and what sets this headset apart from other headsets, is the ability to flip the headset up when you need to drop out of VR and to just flip it back down to get right back into the action. Whether you have to read something, write something, anything you have to do outside of VR, it's not going to require you to take the headset off. And that's facilitated by the Halo strap, which is another advantage. It's not just a flimsy cloth strap that ships with the E4, it's a full-on Halo strap, as well as the fact that the headset weighs about half that of a MetaQuest 2 or MetaQuest 3. Now, other advantages include the software. The DPVR Assistant software is really easy to set up, and you don't have to worry about signing up for a MetaQuest account. Because it's wired, you don't have to worry about having a Wi-Fi router or congestion or anything like that. You don't have to worry about an OS on the headset itself. So I see all of those as advantages. Now, one thing that initially confused me about the E4 is the fact that the controller rings are at different angles. And then I realized that this design might actually help prevent occlusion problems. Occlusion is where one controller blocks the other controller from the headset's view, and that can cause tracking problems. But by having the rings at different angles, it means that that's less likely to happen with the DPVR E4. Now, the controllers get about 6 hours of battery life for a single AA, and I see that as an advantage as well. If the batteries are dead, you can just swap in another set of AA's rather than having to wait for the controllers to recharge. Let's talk about the cons. This headset's best feature isn't without issues, as flipping the headset up and down is not as easy if you wear eyeglasses. Now, the headset does come with spacers you can install to prevent your eyeglasses from contacting the primary lenses and potentially scratching them, but your glasses are likely to get caught on the facial interface as you're flipping the headset up and back down. Now, you can get lens inserts, prescription inserts, from VR Rock. I'll leave a link in the description. But then when you flip the headset up, you're not going to have your prescription. So that's not a great solution either. The only way to solve it is to remove the facial interface. And to their credit, that's really easy to do. It's a great design. It just pops off magnetically and then back on. But if you're running the headset without the facial interface, you're going to get a lot of light leak in from all sides. Another downside of the headset is the audio. I did get quite a bit of crackling out of one channel, and although you can wear headphones, for a headset of this cost, I would expect better built-in speakers. Another issue I ran into with this headset was binding compatibility with some games on Steam. Now, that's not uncommon for headsets, but just keep in mind that you may have to create or use a community binding for some games that don't fully support these controllers. Lastly, I'm going to mention the price as a con. This headset retails for over $500 USD, and I'd like to see that quite a bit lower given the landscape of headsets and the feature set of this particular headset. Overall, I think the DPVR E4 has some fantastic innovative features, but also some significant issues. Let me know what you think in the comments, and if you haven't already, take a minute to click the S in the corner to subscribe. Heading for 50,000 subscribers, I'd love to have you on the team. Also like, share, leave a comment, let me know what you think of the video or of the headset. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you next time.